Hey guys, Chase here, and we're going to be talking about an app called Gravity Screen today.
Times it all seemed easier. Don't be afraid, I'll be the one to guide you.
Now, what Gravity Screen is it's an application. I don't know if you've used like a LG phone or something where you double tap to wake the screen up. Well, they actually make an app for Android. It's called Gravity Screen, and what Gravity Screen allows you to do is whenever you enable it under Gravity Screen, obviously, whenever you enable it, it allows you that whenever you flip your phone upside down, it shuts the screen off. If I want to turn it back on, I'm pulling it out of my pocket, I flip it up to look at it, it's automatically on. I didn't press the power button. Now, one advantage to this is say like me, underneath Gravity Screen, I just paused it, I'm sorry. Underneath Gravity Screen, I have a setting. It's called Table Sensor. Okay. Now, Table Sensor, what this allows you to do that is if you set your phone face up on a table, or face down, it'll shut off automatically. Like it just shut off right there. A little vibration to let me know when I pick the phone back up to use it, it'll turn it back on. Now, a lot of people also face their phone face down, shuts it right off. So, one advantage to this is you don't ever actually have to shut your phone off manually anymore. You can save your power button, you can save everything. But I'm going to go through the settings step by step and kind of show you how to set this up per what I like. First off, default setting wise, pocket sensors at 60 degrees. 60 degrees is a good elevation. You actually have a little sensor in the top of your screen. You'll actually be able to see it somewhere on the screen. And when I tilt my phone one way, you can actually see where gravity is. Gravity Screen has a bunch of settings, and there's even more in the premium mode if you would like to unlock it and pay for it. Pocket sensor, you've got a couple settings underneath here. You've got your sensitivity. You've got any direction, like if you have a flip cover, basically it just uses the proximity sensor only. It has a little delay to it so you can still use your flip cover completely. Landscape mode is actually in the unlocked version, and if your phone is sideways in landscape mode, you won't accidentally tip it too far and shut it off. It disables that for you. Table sensor has some degree settings too. Like I have mine set for 15 degrees because if I'm setting it on a table like this, something's wrong, so there's no need for that. I also have it set for lying face up. That's something you want to have set if you set your phone down a lot. A lot of people actually set their phone down and still use it. I typically set it down and forget about it, so I have that turned on. If you're having a little bit of issues with setting the degrees right and everything, you can actually set the turn screen off by proximity. And what turning screen off by proximity actually allows you to do is it gets rid of any of the settings or sensors or anything, and it'll actually just use your proximity sensor. So you don't have to worry about speed or degrees or anything. You can turn it on, and then whenever the proximity sensor is covered, it'll just work. It's actually pretty cool. Turn screen on by motion allows that when it's shut off by the app states, not by you pressing the button. Whenever the phone moves again, not in your pocket, this is excluding in your pocket, it'll actually allows you to just pick your phone up and get back on it. Some sensitivity settings to it, like when I'm moving, you can actually see the 15 flash. There is a false turn on protection in pocket. This means whenever it's in your pocket, you can't actually like accidentally turn it on. Another setting you have is keep screen on by motion. So I can turn my screen timeout settings to 15 seconds so I'm not wasting battery on extra time. And whenever I have my phone in my hand, as long as I'm holding it, I have the sensitivity set just right that when I'm holding it and I'm using it, it'll always be on. Whenever I set it down, it'll shut off because it won't be moving anymore. It does support power buttons, so like you can have it turned off by the power button, it won't be turned on by the app. So if you want to keep it manual, like if you need it manual for a minute, you can have it manual. You can set it to run during call. I wouldn't recommend it. Disabling lock screen is a setting I don't like to use because I have a fingerprint scanner. You can if you do. You can set it to start at boot. Delayed lock is for a smart lock purpose. So if you have a delayed lock, you set this and actually it doesn't shut the screen off. It just makes it black. So you can actually still touch it, which is bad and good in some senses. I wouldn't recommend it personally, but some people might like using it for that purpose. There is the alternative proximity. It's just a little bit of extra settings if the other settings aren't working for you. Other than that, Gravity Screen is just a great, when I set my phone down, I want to shut it off. When I pick it up, I want it to be on and ready. It's very beautifully and elegant, and at any point in time you can shut it off, and then now it won't work. So anyway, that is my review for Gravity Screen. If you guys would like to see other reviews, leave a comment down below, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.